listening to love songs, sat in the dark, with there enough to breathe, imagining a spark, invisible to see. 'Cause people laugh sometimes, 'cause the truth won't in your face. And if all these stars are lying, we could fill a million days. So beautiful and pure, never seen before. With my evidence laid out, I got no more to tell.
What's up, everybody? This is Miles.
And this is John from Our Fears.
And if you don't listen to DJ CLaSICK, we will find you.
Now playing Our Fears.
These 10 dollars will get us home. That's all we can know. Break out all the windows and let out the airbag smoke. There's blood on our faces, there's bruises on our skin. All we wanted was a good time, but now time is wearing thin. All the screaming and bones breaking have left my whole body shaking. I just wanted to get you on.
Setting it off right, as I was telling you guys, amazing right there. That was Our Fears with Airbag, and coincidentally enough, that track was featured on episode 6, and it was the first track that I featured from Our Fears, and it was, I had a great feeling when I found them and they were referred to. I was like, oh my God, these guys are just amazing. If you hear that song, imagine that being the first song you heard from them, from that band. You know, like right now, I just got that reaction from DJ Mr. Matt in the house. Big shout out to him. You DJ in the building. We're here doing it up. He's joining me for the 100th episode here in the background, working on some mixtapes, Encendido Volume 2 and 3, which we'll be putting out. Nice plug. Whoop. But anyway, back to Our Fears right there. Since episode 6, they've been on the show, and they will never not be featured on the show. Miles, John, the rest of the guys, they're just so amazing. They're so awesome. They're so talented. It's crazy how far we've come. And you know, here we are, episode 100, and I'm featuring them, you know, in a throwback. And it's so surreal because it's like it goes back. Like, you know, it's 100 episodes, and it's like it's been over a span of a couple years. But so happy to be doing it and still doing it. Before that, I set it off with Deverano featuring Kristen Carpenter, sorry. And that was Paralyzed. Dope track. That was one of the first tracks that I heard Deverano on that he kind of switched it up a little, and I was like, oh snap, we got ourselves a player. You know, like all the people on here have brought something to the table, all the artists and all the bands that have been here on the show for these 100 episodes, whether they're together or not anymore, whether, you know, they're there, they've all been doing the thing, and they've all sounded so great on here, so I'm glad to share that with you guys. And then Jay Mickens with his track Always, that's the name of the track. With his track Always is starting off the show is amazing right there. He's got some new stuff. Again, like I'm saying, I'm reaching out. Deverano has new stuff that's going to be featured later here on the show with 2 other tracks with the more recent stuff that we're going on. But right now we're doing the older tracks. And with that being said, I've come to make a decision because it took me a couple of weeks to try and narrow this out, and I didn't play any favorites on this. I just had no clue, and I didn't realize the amount of music that I have featured already on the first, 99 episodes was, I was taken aback. I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is going to be tough. So I don't know who to pick and who to do and what to play, but I figured I'd do what I do today for the 100th episode, and I'm going to announce it now. I'm doing a 2-hour special that's going to be completely just a special based on all the artists and everyone that's been featured on the show from the first, 100 episodes. So I'm going to do that as a paying homage to the artists that didn't make it on this cut tonight, or I couldn't fit because of time. That's it. No particular reason otherwise. I just try to fit as many different genres. That's pretty much what I wanted to do with these older tracks here, is I wanted to feature as many different styles as opposed to, playing a whole bunch of alternative tracks and, whatever. But I wanted to feature like something from different genres of music. So I did a little R&B. We got the acoustics going. We got the heavy. We got the rock right now, the alternative. And coming up, we're gonna have something very special from another special artist who was, I believe, yes, the first female artist on the show. And it's crazy because nobody expected it, and I made the announcement the week before she was featured on the show. And I featured this track of hers in April 2015, but I think she was already on the show before that with her track Rain, I think it was. But a phenomenal person, phenomenal human being. She's gone through so much in the past couple years. She's still doing work on her music, doing her work out there in the community, being such an awesome human being. And it's without further ado and my ultimate pleasure to present to you the next artist that I'm representing from the throwback era, from the before time, with the older episodes. Not saying that she's not working on stuff, but just, first female artist ever on the Indy Artist Realm. This is the amazing and always awesome, phenomenal Scarlett Santana with You and Me. Enjoy. Produced by Todd Terry.
This is Scarlett Santana, and you now rocking with DJ CLaSICK.
Now playing Scarlett Santana.
it's just you and me. Say you love me. Baby, it's just you and me. Say you love me. You love me forever.
Now playing Marina Star.